Greetings everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages! We need to go seek out the Western Woods, because apparently the next essence is there. First, we're about to be bothered by somebody. Somebody very cool. But also someone who's a horrible driver. Anyhow, this is Maple, the Great Witch Sheriff's Apprentice. She will bump into you, especially after you've killed a certain number of enemies, which will happen more often when you're in a dungeon than anything else. So, expect to see her after a dungeon. A book, huh? Sounds like more of that trading quest. When she bumps into you, she knocks her shit and your shit all over the place, and you guys can both go into a mad dash to grab everything. Most times you can end up with more than you started with. And this time we ended up with a potion of hers, which will fill your life all the way up if you lose your hearts, which, you know, it's pretty handy. I say. Anyhow, we can lift this rock and see what this fellow is up to. Okay. So he needs help down below. So was that an apparition, just a projection of him? Because he's a ghost. Okay, I don't understand how he could appear outside yet be inside. Whatever. Whatever. This is actually the start of the big trading quest for this game. I don't know how much of it I'm actually going to complete. I'll probably complete most of it just to show you where it leads to, but the end result is a level 2 sword, which we don't want, because Bill loves his wooden sword so much. Okay, we're checking out our rings. We got 2 rings in the dungeon. We're going to see what the fuck they are. I'm sure I can't use any of them. Okay. Power ring level 1. Basically, the power rings increase your sword damage, but they also increase the damage that you take. I will not be using that because it is a status booster. This ring is useless. Well, not exactly useless. If you like to plant a lot of gaseous seeds, it's not useless. But we'll get to gaseous seeds in just a moment. What the ring does, essentially, will just play that key is here tone when you go to a place where there's soft earth where you can plant a seed. Hey, I like this shield. Let's see if we can steal from this store. Whew. Okay, they improved the store and made it to where you can't steal from it, which is kind of a shame. I kind of like stealing from the store in Link's Awakening, but what the fuck ever. We'll take the shield. 30 rupees. I'm probably going to regret it. We have a nice wooden shield to match our wooden sword. We're good to go. Let's find those woods. Apparently they're to the west, so I'm assuming that is what this path is over here to the west. But first, I never did check out this house over here. Who lives here on the water? Much cuter than that dog. Which dog? What is she talking about? I don't even know what the fuck she said. Yeah, I know how to hide his face. There. Set him on fire! Will Bill ever get over his increasing pyromanic tendencies? We'll have never idea. We'll never know. Symmetry City is a place that we're going to be going to much later in the game. In fact, it's almost near the end. Welcome to the Western Woods! It has the most annoying track in the game. At least one of them. Maybe I only find it annoying, though, because of what you're forced to do here. Okay, can't quite get to that chest just yet. I assume we're going to be getting an item that allows us to jump. I wonder what it could be. Alright. These are the fairies. If you've ever played Ocarina of Time, you'll notice that these are the fairies that are kind of like the pieces of the big fairy in Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. A lot of things from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask have found their way into this game, and we'll see some of them later. But first we have to play this stupid game of hide-and-seek. They fucked up the maps, and basically every time you leave the screen it scrolls to a completely different part of the map. And you have to find all 3 fairies before they will put it back together. The reason for doing this? No reason whatsoever. They just want to fuck with you. It's mostly annoying, but whatever. God, no, I don't want to quit. That means I have to start over. Basically, if you watch them hide, you'll just... if you get to one of the screens where you saw them hide, consider yourself lucky and flush it out. No, god damn it, I don't quit! Not with just one. There we go. Well, that was relatively painless. I am good. I'm the fucking man. Bill is a goddamn legend in his time. And 400 years ago, but we're still writing that history. Alright, so the map is together. We can go to that dungeon that I saw a little bit earlier. I'm thinking it's right here to the right. Yes, here it is. Crumbles easily. Alright, well, let's get our ass in there. What the fuck? Okay, so apparently that rock was a load-bearing stone, and we just wrecked the entire dungeon. Well, shit, how are we supposed to get that essence now? Blasted? I just lift... God damn it. Okay. Well, the next step is to go check out Neighbor's house. There actually is... There's an item here. It's behind this statue, apparently. God, Impa's an idiot. What is this magical item? Why, it's the Harp of Ages! And, for some reason, we don't know, Nehru just appears in front of us. Some kind of holographic message, I assume, because the real Nehru is a little bit, inhabited at the moment by an evil sorceress. No, you are not in this age any longer. Wait a minute. She hid it behind a statue and assumed that if someone found it, the only reason they could have found it is because she's not in the age? You don't think someone could have, you know, moved the fucking statue? I don't know. Anyway, we've learned this very fancy tune. The harp actually has 3 tunes that we will learn throughout the game. The first one just unlocks the time portals that we'll see, and those are those strange markings you see on the ground. And they allow us to travel between the past and the present. Hence giving us more freedom in the game. Bill loves to rock out on the harp. It's one of the manliest of instruments. Alright, so I'm assuming we need to get back to the past, because we just wrecked that dungeon in the present, and it probably still exists 400 years ago. And the tree is going to tell me exactly that, what I have already deduced. The MeccaPrime is really good at that in this game. Oh. He just... Yes. He contacts you, she contacts you to tell you exactly what Nehru just told you. And I'm an idiot and didn't activate the portal right next to the house. For some reason... I don't know. For some reason I'm going to the one right next to the tree. Because that's the one I know! There's one there, but we can't get to it. We actually can't get to that second part of the shop for a little while, until we get the second song, but that's much later! Hello, tree. I'm not fucking talking to you. I just talked to you. So here's a demo of how the Tune of Echoes works. Bam. And that's all there is to it. Alright, I'm going to check out just a little bit more of the landscape that we haven't explored just yet. Check out what's south of town, and maybe a few more of the buildings that are in the town. Before we get on with the quest, you know, this is a Zelda game. We do have all the time in the world, no matter how urgent they say the matter is. We can lollygag and play mini-games and do trading quests. And replenish our Ember Seeds. As you can see, there are 2 kinds of water. There's this water that is right here to my left, and then down below us, you saw that other water. It looked like waves. There are 2 kinds of swimming apparatuses. Apparati? Whatever the fuck it is. Two kinds of swimming items that you can get, and they allow you to swim in the different kinds of water. But I'm getting way ahead of myself, and this kid is way too depressing to hang out with. Hello, Postman. This guy's returning from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. He just wants to deliver the goddamn mail, and he doesn't have a clock. Ah, sure, why not? I'm feeling generous today. I'll give my clock away. I wonder what kind of awesome reward he can give me for the clock, because seriously, that is a rare-ass clock. Came from a ghost. Paper. Okay, well, sure. I'll write a letter to somebody. I've got $10. Let's play this game now. Fuck no. Who needs explanations? We are going to play this game without explanation. This game is actually pretty fun, and you can win some cool stuff with it. The blue cubes give you 30 points. The purple cubes, which he calls red, give you negative 10 points. Hitting that gargoyle will give you negative 50 points. And the angel statues, when they show up, will give you 100 points. If you strike out, meaning you swing your sword or miss the ball, and or you just let the ball pass you without swinging at all, you will also lose 50 points. If you swing it and it hits nothing, you get nothing, or lose nothing. It's kind of like baseball, I don't know. Anyhow, you're trying to tally your score up, and the higher the score you get, the more awesome your prize. Fuck, I hit a gargoyle. An imp, whatever. I'm no expert at this game, but it is incredibly easy. It's all a matter of positioning Link in the right position. There we go. I don't know if I want to score too high, though, because I think maybe one of the top prizes is a piece of heart. I can't remember. You have to check that out. Shit! How does that even happen? Oh well. Our score is good enough to net us a ring! We've already appraised rings this time, so I'll just save that one for next time. I'm not playing that again, come on. Once was enough. Have we lollygagged enough? Maybe we should go check out the castle. Oh, hey, Ralph. Well, of course they're saying terrible things. You think it might be Varen? You think, really? Ralph's intelligence astounds me. He's a little too, ambitious. For his own good. Okay, I guess we need to bring her a rare item. I've got a whole bunch of rare items, but apparently none of them are rare enough. Not even the Harp of Ages. Alright, this fine young fellow is going to talk to us about gaseous seeds. Basically, you plant them in the soft earth I was talking about earlier. It grows into a tree once you've killed a certain number of monsters. The more you kill, and the rarer the spot you plant the seed in, the more awesome the item is that you get out of it. So, we're going to plant it in a very common-ass place, which is right down here. So as we're not, we don't risk getting the piece of heart, because you can get a piece of heart out of one of those things, and we don't want any of those. Well, I guess we could get up to 3 of them, as long as they don't... Who are you? Fuck no, I'm not giving you stationary. God damn, kill it. There. Shit! God, you can't... Oh, jeez. I'm gonna find a way to kill that thing. I swear. Anyhow, we're gonna go to where the Western Woods was in the present to find where the Western Woods is in the past. Remember, that's where the dungeon is. It should exist 400 years ago, which is now. But we can't get to it just yet. We need an item to get inside, and to get inside... to get that item, we need to get Queen Ambi that which she desires. Her bombs have tremendous power. Very tremendous, yes. It looks like the ocean down there is infected with something, but maybe we'll have to deal with that later. Who knows? There's the dungeon. Alright, so we definitely need to get bombs. The soldier mentioned earlier, Ambi has the bombs. We need to get her what she wants, which is a rare item. The rare item is in these woods. But first, I'm going to go on a little seed hunting. Like I said earlier, in the dungeons, there's also a lot of areas in the overworld where you can get gacha seeds in rare places. Other ways to get gacha seeds are you can buy them, some other people will give them to you, and sometimes Maple will drop them when she hits you. So, definitely grab them when you can, because it's your best chance of getting all the rings. And of course, there's one piece of heart to be gotten from the tree, which kind of happens randomly. Your best bet to get the better items, like I said earlier, is to plant them in very rare spots or hard-to-get-to spots, and then kill an assload of monsters. Burning that tree up there will lead you to a piece of heart right above me in the previous screen, but we're not going for that, because Bill doesn't want any extra hearts. A shield for 30 rupees? No. I already have a shield for 30 rupees. Thank you very much. Actually, on the other side of this forest is a Deku scrub, which will sell you a shield for 10 rupees, which makes me feel like an idiot for paying 30 in the store, but whatever. Bill's actually pretty rich for this early in the game, thanks to that 100 rupees I dug out of the ground earlier. Goddamn bats. Alright, so this is the special item, Mystery Seeds. Like I said earlier, seeds are a big part of this game. Your seed satchel can actually hold several different kinds of seeds. Now we have two. The Ember Seeds, which burn things, and the Mystery Seeds, which do mysterious things. One of the mysterious things is to make the owl statues talk, and they can do all kinds of other shit, too. They actually have random weird effects on most anything in the game. But I don't have time for that. I've got an age to save, an oracle to free, and bombs to get, because I want to blow some shit up. What's this? We're being stopped by the soldiers. Oh, great. Now we're going to get our very own tour of the palace. I've been waiting my entire life to meet Queen Ambi. Point of note, this castle actually doesn't exist in the future, so somewhere within the last 400 years, it just disappeared. I brought the shit you want. That's why they brought me here. Whatever she's going to be doing with those seeds, I will never know, but whatever. Maybe she wants to talk to some owl statues. It sounds like from what she's talking about that Nehru is here, and she's actually telling the Queen to do things, which we could all have guessed would have happened. I mean, if I was going to possess a time-traveling god, I'd go back in time and use the local monarchy or whatever to do my bidding, but whatever. We get the bombs, and we find our way to get into the dungeon, which we're going to be doing not this time, but next time. Well, I was kind of forced to give you the mystery seeds. You know, plot advancement and all. I'm sure I could have found bombs anywhere else, but whatever. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of a plot dump here. Basically, Nehru is creating a day that will never end so that Ambi can build her tower without making the workers stop. This was well before labor laws and unions were ever thought of. Who knew? Nehru was anti-union. It also sounds like Nehru has other plans for this Black Tower, but we will see that happen when it happens. Well, thanks. Alright, so that's going to be it for this time. I'm going to be checking out that dungeon next time. See you guys later.